Okay, I'm making this video to show my experience removing the trim rings from some original machine wheels. I did my first removal, and as I suspected, there is dirt and rust underneath the trim ring. The trim ring came out pretty easily, and I don't think I really impacted it at all. I'll probably have to have these restored. So I think I've learned a couple things. First thing you want to do is look and find the easiest place to get in under the trim ring. I'm using a box cutter. When I did the first one, I actually broke a couple tips off working it around, but there's a nice place for me to get this in right here. And then I'm going to use the tip, just gently knock it around, and it's starting to come out. What I discovered from the other trim ring is that if I can actually get the box cutter in and at a shallower angle, it starts popping it out ahead of time. This method feels a little bit more brute force with just the tip and going in vertically. So I'm going to keep working my way around here. That's interesting because as I've been going around, it's been coming out and then sliding back in. So I'm going to go back over here and start over. And now that I've loosened it up a little bit, what I'd really like to do is get this box cutter down in deeper. And it wants to come out. And now I'm in deeper, and it's starting to lift out from the rim this way. You can see I'm not vertical. I'm at about a 45-degree angle with most of the meat of the box cutter in. I'm just going to patiently work my way around. And it's lifting up and away. And where I started, it's now above the rim of the wheel. And now, since I'm in deep, it's starting to pop out ahead of the box cutter, which is good. What I discovered on the last one is you'll work it and then it'll actually pop out, so don't let it shock you when it does that. Wow, so big pop right there, a big chunk of it came out without having to wedge it out. Wow, yeah, I can't drive 55 here. It wants to come out, and obviously be careful of this edge. It's probably pretty sharp. Probably should be using my gloves, but since I'm already started here, I'm making hay up. And there I lost my tip on my box cutter. But I'm going to go ahead and put it back underneath and use the meat of the blade. There we go. Making great progress here. And really, I don't think I'm having any impact at all. Yeah, it's just coming out easy now. I'll go a little bit further. There you go. So that's my experience taking out a couple trim rings, and yep, you can see underneath it's very rusty. So I'm going to buff those with a wire wheel and look at it, and I may have a wheel guy look at these and tell me if he thinks that they've been compromised due to that rust or if they're salvageable. So more on that later.